We would like, some of us would like, not only people on the planning commission would like this ordinance passed very much because the property in our neighborhood, which is residential, has been advertised on a sign as commercial property, and it's not in the city limits, and the planning commission has no jurisdiction over this property. And if we had jurisdiction in the police jurisdiction, then we could control the development of this property, I think.
The property you're speaking of is Peterson, right?
That's
Okay.
right.
That's not in the city limits. Is it in this police jurisdiction?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, okay.
It's surrounded by the
Okay.
city.
Okay. How long ago has that been, Lori, that it was ordinance and then?
Before we came on.
Mhm.
It was when Cheryl Favorite was.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that they did go out and inspect in the police jurisdiction. And
I don't know the reason why. All I know is they rescinded the.
Really, does that mile and a half go north?
Well, it'll go into
It'll go
the
on.
county line,
Okay.
just like, any other, it's gonna stop at both county lines. But it would take in what you're doing now in your police jurisdiction. The thing is, if you look at it, if you look at our city and how boxed up it is, going from here to the golf course, you're going in and out of the city limits 3 times, you don't have the planning commission has no authority in those little nooks and crannies. And by doing this, at least you would.
What would the steps be to bring in, just a simple ordinance, is that, or would there have to be some approval from the planning commission, coordination with them, or what would it take?
I think it's gonna take an ordinance, but, that's what we're asking you guys to do is research it and find out what it would take and if it's something that y'all entertain. We're trying to come up with other ways. We're trying to come up with other ways of making the city grow, and that's one of the things that we see is make it easier for the people to build here. They may not be inside the city limits, but if we can get some development even on the outskirts of the city, they're gonna spend their money here. And that's what we're trying to do is help spark the growth in it.
If we can get them enough to do that, maybe each one would get in and then the next one.
Right.
That's one way of getting annexation to work. So I would definitely be interested in it. If, maybe we could have a workshop on it, really like you suggested, to sit down.
I would like to do that, bring some of our people
Councilman
in
Carter
and
here and have all of us here.
explain it further, and then maybe y'all can do some research in the meantime.
We would need somebody from the planning commission, wouldn't we, to?
Well, we got two, Jeremy and Lori's on the planning commission, so we can utilize them. So, any other comments on that? We'll set up a workshop with it.
I appreciate that.
We'll do that after Christmas though, okay?
After 2 years.
But we are working on a couple of other things to help encourage residential growth.
Okay.
Call me and
What's the status on our McDonald's? Does anyone know?
They ran into a problem with their title on the land, and they had hoped they'd have it worked out before now, but there's some setbacks on that. But everything is still on the.
Have you heard any more from Mr. Stratus?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
They
guess
said it
they're
would take
waiting on
6
their grant.
months.
Yeah,
Probably
take 6
now.
months, 4 to 6 months.
Councilman Beatty?
No,
Okay. We pretty much covered everything that I can think of tonight.
Yes.
Mayor, we gotta go, I think, into executive session.
We do.
again.
Yes. You wanna make a motion to do that?
I can.
Or adjourn our meeting?